Yes, so I'm Mojca Perić. I'm a teacher in Slovenia. As a teacher, I worked in kindergarten as a kindergarten teacher. I worked at school, and for 2 years and a half, I was also director of a kindergarten. So before all of that, I get to know Nastya, and I completed CoRT-1 and CoRT-4 tools, and I use them at my work in kindergarten, and I will represent where I could use all these tools at my work. So first of all, as a kindergarten teacher, counselor, or I was also in Slovenia. We have kindergarten teachers and we have support teachers. So I was both of them. But usually I use these tools when we had some issues, some problems. And I use these tools with working with teacher as a counselor. So I have one example here. Um, I was supporting teachers in one group that had problems with children who was biting all the time. So these children was 3, 4, and 5 years old, and I set the meeting, and I use these CoRT-1 tools. So this is the example. You can read it. First of all, we did it plus minus interesting about the rule. The child is not allowed to bite. What is here plus? What is here minus? What can be interesting? Then we look for all situations in which this child bites. So we did consider all the factors. And then when we all have done this, we made a plan. We used aims, goals, and objectives. Uh, and we try to see with what purpose does the child bite? What do we think why this child bite? And then we, from these all aims, we did it FIP. So this is first important priorities. And we, with considering all the facts, did the decision, made a decision. So we decided that we will monitor this child with all the facts that we done and see in another 3 weeks what can change. Maybe this is something what I'm saying now in the cloud. So I'm here just say, going foot by foot. So first we did PME plus. Plus, when we have this regular, the child is not allowed to bite. Plus, no one is bitten. You don't need to deal with parents. We have peace in the classroom. We have calm teachers. Minus, biting is often a development issue. How to eliminate it? Or the child is still bites despite the rule. And interesting, if we ignore it, will it get it better? This is something that we have done with teachers in that group. Then on the program, we did consider all the facts. So we looked where the children bite, where the children bite, who does this child bite. So we look all the facts that we know. So we knew that he bites in boardroom, during breaks, at breakfast. He always bites his neighbor. So there is not a specific target child who would he bite. He also bites teachers. We find out that he doesn't bite in the afternoon. So after he sleep, he doesn't bite anymore. And he always bites when you see the child and you said to him, "Don't bite," and then he bites. So there was many more facts, not only this that I wrote. And then we see with what intention and why does he bite. We think because he wants attention, because he's in stress, because he's frustrated. And then we made alternatives. So we saw that this child bite almost every time when we change something. So we go to breakfast, and then I say, "Go wash your hands," and this stress him, and he bites. When we sit on the floor playing games, and then I say, "Let's go to the corners," each child choose his own game, he bites. Or when we say, "Let's go out now, please take off your shoes in classroom," and it's stress for him, and he bites again. So this was these stress situations. So with these tools, TAF, APC, AGO, we find out what's the most important thing, important priorities for the child when he bites. So we make a decision. We decided this child will go always first or last. When we eat breakfast, I call him first to wash his hands so that he is not in stress. Or everybody else go washing hands, and I say to him, "Please clean the tables." He's the last one. So this was our decision with these tools, and after 3 weeks we sat down again and do everything what I wrote here again. And then I can tell after 2 months the child didn't bite anymore, because we found out that this was only the stress during this change of activities, and when we are doing the right thing, so he's the first or the last, the child was not in stress anymore. Why he didn't bite in the afternoon? Because it was a free game all the time, and they didn't change all the time. So they didn't eat, they didn't wash their hands, they could just play. So after 2 months using these tools and doing by these tools, so to find the solution, the child stopped biting. So this was example, me as a counselor. I was also a principal, as I said. So I use these all tools with my team. I had a core team for work planning, for week planning also. And I did it also with the whole with all employees. So it was about 70 people when I had meetings. And I usually prepared in front something. Usually it was plus minus interesting about something that we done that year. Maybe we had a goal this year. We will especially, I don't know, we will make more trips to the forest. And then at the end of the year, we done everything. So what was plus, minus, interesting? Did we consider all the facts when we decided for this job for all kindergarten, that we will go more to the forest. We used also other people's view, because we were a kindergarten in the city, and it was always very loud when we go through the sleeping part of the city to the forest. So I did it with all my employers. I also use as a principal these tools when I had years conversation with each employees. They had to decide it plus minus interesting of their work, what are their aims in the future, what are their alternatives, possibilities, and new choices. So it was very interesting also for them, because they were not used to think like that. We also use this for ideas for team building. How do they feel in our community, in our kindergarten? And we used a lot of this when we were applying for new projects. So if we are capable of doing this, what are our goals, with what purpose do we need this project? So it's a different, because usually we ask people, why do you want to go to the project? And they say, oh, because of this. And when I ask, with what purpose do we go to that project, it was confused to them. What? It was always the answer, because of this. And I said, not because of this. With what purpose? My purpose in this project is this and this and this. So it's another type of question, and it confused people a lot. So they were not used to do this. So I was also a teacher in a group. I was in a group with 5 and 6-year-old children, where I can use these tools. I used plus, minus, and interesting also with children 3 and 4, but it was very difficult, and I didn't use it anymore, because they were repeating themselves. So the first one says plus is this, and all between children says this is the plus, the same thing. So it was not possible, but with 5, 6-year-olds it was possible. But you have to, we say in Slovenia, you have to have all things in your fingers. You have to be prepared that the child will try to say the same as his neighbors, or think of something else. But I found out that the children can think out of the box, while adult people have problems with that. So we use it. I use a plan similar that before, when the child bites, when we planned our trip at the end of the year. And they were really, really happy, because it was a feeling that this was their trip planning, and that's why they were on the trip like this. No, we said first this, then this, then this. So we had to stick to the plan that we made it together, and they were really great at this. With 5 and 6 years olds, we made also a planning for the year. So in September, I asked them, what do you want to do in kindergarten this year? And they were full of ideas. And then we write them all down. And then they, with stickers, they put stickers to the 3 ideas that they think they are the most popular. So we have a list of all ideas, and we started with that had the most stickers, at the end of the year we done all ideas. So every every child ID, it was done by the end of the year. So they didn't argue, no, I want this, I want that. They learned how to wait. They said, I don't know, in October we have about running in the forest. Then we have a new idea about the forest, but it was on the place 14, 15, I don't know. The child said, no problem, I will be in the spring and we can go to the forest again. So they were more, they think more, and they were thoughtful to other ideas and to other children. So it was a nice try, and they like it. Then I worked also as a support for children with special needs. With children with special needs are usually children that has problems with they need speech therapy or behavior therapy, and I use this with a child that was 8 years old, and he had problems with behavior, so he couldn't stop. He was always on the moving, and everything was too slow for him. And this is example in the classroom. They were learning about the circle, and then me and this child was individual, and then I asked him, how do you think you can learn about the circle? And he put some ideas, and then we together selected 3 with first important priorities, and then we implemented all the 3 ideas, and then I did it with the child plus minus interesting, and then I use this each hour with him so that he has a structure in the hour, and that was very important for him, and also that he can put his ideas, and then we select the best of it. So it was for his self-esteem a very good a very good a very good planning. In school, I have a thinking club, but I usually do this thinking club only in May now. As a thinking day, we have in Slovenia thinking day or thinking month, and we try to sorry, because I mix German and English. We try to fix some problems or to find some ideas. What can we do? Last year, I was with children that were 8 years old, and it was 25 children in a classroom, and it was a small classroom. And we use these tools, how to make our classroom more efficient or not so crowded. What can we change? So we month May we were doing this project, and at beginning of the June we changed our classroom settings, tables, and whatever we had in our classrooms. So we implemented our idea to which we came with these tools. And I also teach tourism education. This is izbirni predmet, kako se to reče? This subject they can choose. It's not obligatory. And we do a lot of each hour is a project in this subject, but most of all, I used here random words. These are children that are 13, 14, and 15. They already know CoRT-om because I was last year with them, and they get to know all the tools. And at the end of the year, we were all about random words, and they were so excited. When they meet me on the hallway, they always says, "Oh, teacher, give us a random words. We cannot decide where to go in this on this afternoon to the ice cream. Give us some random words." And then I have a bag with random words. All these tables that had random words, I put it in Excel and I print it. So I have mixed all the random words, and they just pick one of this black bag, and I remember that they get the word cherry. It was, no, now we know, we go to the cherry ice cream, or we will make cherry ice cream. So they always want to see, they want to have random words. And I will use this, I decided, because this year I will teach also history, that these random words will be my bag in my classroom all the time, because I see that they really enjoy this. And I put here as a mother, I also do games with my children at home. The smallest is 8 years old, and she is all about random words all the time. This year I am listening also to the seminar Creative Days, and I do this with my child. So we were now at the holidays for a month and a half. I was at the sea, and we played all the time random words and ideas about that. When I get to know PME, plus minus interesting, I do it every time before we go to the vacation and after we go to the vacation, so that we decided for the next year. We did it yesterday because this year was the first year that we were 50 days at the sea. And my child said yesterday, no, next year only 4 days at the sea. So it was a lot of plus, but it was minus because it was so long, so long. I enjoy it. This was plus for me, but for her it was minus. She missed her bed. She missed her friends. Also, there are no children at home because it's school holidays, but that was her plus minus interesting. With stepson, I did it using a career path because he couldn't decide it after primary school where to go to the secondary school. And now he is in secondary school, and he is the economy. So I use these tools for him by project tasks when he has to do some business plan. So he first, when we tried, it was like, what? Why? I don't need this. But now, when he has a problem, he said to me, Mojca, can we use CoRT-om to go through something? And he sees it's a structure, and you become much more at ease and much more of all of this if you have a structure, rather than you just think about something and there is no end at all. So this is my presentation. I use the tools all the time at work, at home, and with my husband, but he doesn't want to cooperate.
you very much, Mojca. I asked our colleagues to have 3 questions for you.
Okay, but now I will. No, we are recording. Okay.
Yes.
I wanted to suggest that now I go to my phone where you can see me, but on the phone it's a problem. Or no? Can I leave meeting here?
It's good. Just a moment. It's okay that? Yeah. They say that it's okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's better if if they see you, but we're afraid that something go wrong. Just a moment. Mojca, you just tell us if you can hear somebody, because we have another speaker here. Can you say something? Maybe one question from you? Yes?
I would like to know which is for you the best situation in which you have used these tools in your experiences. If as teacher or for example, parent or which was most useful to you.
Mojca, just to check, you can hear?
Yes, I can hear. I listen very carefully. Yes, it's. I hear. I heard the question.
Okay.
I cannot decide it which is my favorite because I use it in all roles that I have. So maybe I use it more in at work as at home. But now, when my child is getting bigger, she is 8 now. I see that I can use a lot of tools also with her because she was too young before. But yes, maybe I use it more at work as at home, but I don't have a favorite role. Maybe I can just add this as a if I see like this, if I use it as a teacher, I'm doing with the children, with my children in my group. This is 24 children. But if I use it with the teachers and they use it with children, we can gather more children. So if I do it with teachers and learn how to use, and they learn how to use these tools, and they use it with their children, more teachers have touch with these tools and use it. Only this, but otherwise school all the time.
Thank you. Maybe next question.
You say the problem like this, or
just a moment. Mojca, you can hear that?
No.
Please come here.
You work with children with a problem, but also disability, and it's possible for you, for your experience, use this method with the children, with not verbal children.
With non-verbal children.
Yes, children like autism or
autistic, like
autistic or
autentični. Anemi, autentični, nemi.
With autistic children, I have experience with non-speaking children, so that they don't speak at all because they were born like this. No. So this sign language, I don't know. But autistic children that are in a regular school, yes, I have experience with them. And as I introduce these special needs that I work with children with special needs, normally autistic children are happy to have a structure because they know their limits and it's easier for them. But you have to try. Some autistic children are good at, even though they are not verbal, they are good at planning something. Some are not. So autistic children it's a big spectrum of problems, and each child is človek zase, kako se reče, each child is a case for on all. So it's not always
like individual. Yeah.
Yes, it's not all. It's not this. All the tools are for trying, and if you don't succeed, it doesn't matter that with another child it will also not succeed. It can succeed. So you have to try it with each children individual.
Okay, here is another question. Just a moment.
Yes.
The colleague like this method.
Your colleagues like these methods?
No. No. My colleagues always look at me like I'm from another planet. But usually when
Mojca, se slišimo? Zdaj pa te zvuk je pojedlo. We will wait for her. She went down. Just a moment. Just a moment. Technical problems. Mojca?
Don't like this? Sorry.
Sorry.
The answer is the teacher doesn't like this. So I was talking about when I'm responsible for the project, I use these tools. When I'm not responsible and I'm just part of the group, I don't use these tools. But now the teachers sometimes said when they have meetings and everything, and they are stuck, and they say, Mojca, please use your tools. We have to go.
Super.
And use it. But
When
no, Mojca, don't think so much. No, Mojca, no, I don't want to think about that. It's all the time. Yes. So
Only
they are
when-
joking about this in
Okay, Mojca,
it's
we can't hear you well.
You can't hear me well?
It's okay now. Just it's eating your words.
It's okay.
Okay. So when it is urgent.
Should I say it again?
No, you understood?
When it is urgent, they ask me, please use the tools. Yes.
When it's urgent.
Yes, when it's urgent.
When you we have another question. Can you come here?
Yes.
Just a moment, she will come here.
Okay.
Which are all trained of this
Methods?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are the teachers trained with that methods? Or only you know? No, they are not.
Only me. Only me and my principal.
Aha. Okay. And principal. Okay. And we have another.
It's about 100 teachers in this school, and I and my principal
Oh,
know the
only
tools.
2.
Yes.
Out of 100 teachers. 100. Yeah. 100. 100. Yeah. 100. Yeah. 2 from 100. Yes. Okay.
When you work as a counselor, do you concentrate on worse behavior, or do you concentrate because the example was about a problem with a child and the solution of this problem, or do you also work on positive aspects that you, for example, say, I want him to become more concentrated during the lessons? Is this part of the working too, or is it just, or is it normally about problems with children?
No, it's not only with problems. No, we do it also on positive things. I said at the end that we were trying to make our classroom more positive, with more positive energy. So we were trying to find solution for that. But it's normal at the school that we always concentrate on the problems, because I'm the teacher for children with special needs, and when I work with a child with special needs, I usually work with the child individual. In Slovenia, we have classrooms. In these classrooms are children with special needs, maybe 3, 4, 5, and they have in a week 3, 4 hours individual with me. And when I work with a child individual, we use these tools for everything, for behavior, for goals in the classroom, for learning the circle. And when I work with a teacher of this child, I'm looking all for his positive sides and his negative sides. So we use for every planning. It doesn't matter which one. I just use one example here, but these examples are when I learned these tools. It was 5-6 years ago. I immediately put it in practice. So I think I have thousands of plans about whatever we had. I do it with these tools, whatever. So it can be plus and it can be minus. So whenever a teacher comes to me and said, I would like to do this, I said, okay, tools, let's go, plus, minus, aims, goals, factors, all the factors, what are your alternatives? So I use it for everything. When they come to me, I use it for everything.
Very nice. We have time for another questions, 5 more. Okay. So please.
I would like to know if your tools are useful also when the children I would like to know if this method is useful and interesting and good to solve problems between children when they didn't have a discussion, for example. They they are not good between them. Okay, they have the discussion, playing or eating on during the morning, during the afternoon. So it's useful for this.
Yes, also useful for this. But with the children, it's the children that don't have, that they are not at my thinking club, because at the thinking club, I go by the book, learning CoRT-om, and they learn the names of the tools, and they learn everything else about each tools individual. If I do this with another, with children that doesn't know the names, that doesn't know the CoRT-om, I don't say to them, let's do PME. I just sit with them and I said, no, just let me know what is plus with all that you do now, or what is the minus, what is your goal, did you consider all the facts, I don't know, did you consider that he, because I'm not, I don't know which case can be, but if I understand, it can be also example when two children fight in a classroom because of something that happened 1 week ago, and I sat with them and I asked them, did you what is the goal of this situation? What is the problem? Do you think that this problem has only minus, or does it have plus? So I don't use the name. I don't use the name of the tools because they don't know it.
Okay, of course.
But I will go through the same tools all the time.
Okay.
I have to have these tools in my head, and I have to know the next step. If I ask him, can you tell me what's the goal here? Then I know, okay, now he has a goal. We have to speak about all the facts. Okay, can we see what the facts are because of this argue? So I have to know the tools very well to know what to do, what is the next step, and I'm just guiding them. I hope this is the good answer.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Another
Yes.
question?
In your experience, you can see a big difference of the thinking in September and in June. You finish the school at June.
Yeah.
Okay. And in June, especially with the children with the 4 years old.
With the 4 years old, it's
Yes.
difficult.
It's difficult, okay.
Difficult, but at 4 years, I used, as I said, plus, minus, interesting. And maybe at the beginning of the year, but it was, it's difficult because they repeat the answers from the other schoolmates. If I say, I don't know, plus is, yeah, what did I did yesterday? And the first one said, plus was I played with my mom. And the second said, I played with my mom. And the third said, I played with my mom. So I have to use and encourage them to say something new. And by the 5 and 6 years, I did it all the year. So they already knew after 4 or 5 months that they have to find another solution in their head. And first they were arguing who will answer the first, because they thought the answering the first is the easiest, because if you answer the 10th or the 20th, you have to find the 20th reason why is something good, because 19 reasons were already said and you have to find a new one. And that is something that is hard with so small children. They don't have enough experience from life, and finding 20 reasons, the 20th reason that is something new that it was not said before, it's very difficult for them.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have 3 more questions.
Yes, maybe I can add also to this question. I use with children these random words with small children, because they have a lot of ideas. And if I say something, some random words, their minds are so open that they have so much ideas. That's easier. Random words are easier for them.
Okay, thank you.
The children are interesting for the activity in outdoor or indoor.
You understood?
Kje smo delali orodja?
Če ste delali zunaj ali noter v hiši?
Povsod.
Aha,
Everywhere.
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 Mm.
It's not a, it's up to me to lead, so the children will follow if I'm a good leader and I know what to ask and what to represent, everywhere, outside and inside.
Okay. No?
If you talk to parents or if you work with parents, do you use this method sometimes too?
Thank you for questions. I use it when I prepare for the meeting with parents, especially when I have, because we have parents that they have to, kako se to reče, naprej najaviti. In advance, yes, they say they say in advance that they're coming, and I prepare myself for the talk with these tools about the child, plus and minus things, so behavior, goals by math, goals by languages and everything. So I am prepared for the talk with them with these tools. Usually the parents are not prepared for the tools when they come to see me. So they're usually prepared that when I say easier, when me as a parent go to school for my child, I have normally in my head, I will hear every problem that my child has or every difficulties that were at school, and the parents are not prepared for the positive informations, and usually I shocked them with my things, with my plan for their child, and some of them are prepared to see and to collaborate with me for a better future for their child, but not all. Usually when there are big problems, they came and they listen, and then I can use some tools, but otherwise, no. It's how can I say this? As a teacher, when I work with the children, a group of children, and when I work with a group of parents, the children do, the parents laugh, and they look at me like my colleagues. What do you want from me? So yeah, but for individual, I prepare myself with everything, with all the tools.
Okay.
Yes.
You have another questions? Some more questions?
No?
So no more questions. Okay, one.
Yes.
You work in a public school or a private school?
I don't hear it.
Do you work in a public school or a private school?
We don't have private schools in Slovenia. We have maybe 1% of private schools. So all schools are public.
Beautiful.
She said beautiful. Okay. So, Mojca, thank you very much. It was very, very interesting also for me.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So maybe you can show us your face now somehow and say hello with hands.
Okay, I will stop sharing and I will go out here. I will leave the meeting and I will join the meeting on the phone. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, stop sharing. Leave me.
Okay. You can see her?
Hello.
Hey, I will show you just a moment. Yeah, you can. It's not possible. Just a moment.
Oh, hi.
Okay. So we are.
I hope you had fun with me.
It was very, very interesting. So thank you very much again.
Okay.
And a big hello to Maribor. You are in Maribor?
No, Zagorje ob Savi.
Zagorje.
Yes,
Okay.
I am from Maribor, but I live now in Zagorje ob Savi.
You live in Zagorje. So now we are going to another subject, and we wish you all the best. Yeah.
I wish you all the best and enjoy the day and staying in Slovenia.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.